double S triple.
Welcome to WNBA basketball on 2K Sports. And tonight we've got the Las Vegas Aces playing against the New York Liberty. I'm Blake Suniga, and with me at the broadcast table are Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi. This first-round series continues tonight. Now, Tim, what's the key here in this one?
The hustle points. In a playoff series, those little plays can add up. So that possessions or getting loose balls, that really matters tonight.
Exactly, Tim. I'm looking for those extra effort moments. In the postseason, where all of the teams are good, that can be the difference between moving on and going home.
Start out with the ball. Three-pointer, Natasha Cloud. Good on the three-point shot.
Keeping the defense honest. Cloud forces them to pay attention throughout this.
To the middle. Wilson, defended by Stewart. Pass to Ionescu. The three. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
Very well done. Confident and composed, as always.
That's tipped. All by herself. Takes the three. Good on the triple.
No hesitation on the pull-up J. One of Ionescu's greatest strengths as a scorer is her tremendous decisiveness.
Now here's Young. Transition, here come the Liberty. And again, it's New York with a three.
They are doing some damage from downtown, guys.
Which is the main reason they're sitting on this huge early lead. What shooting.
Just an aerial display from beyond the arc.
Gray with it, covered by Ionescu. Can they get it? And it's laid up and in by Wilson.
That's an important bucket. This game was in danger of getting away from them early if they let that run keep going on.
Sabrina Ionescu from outside. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. Just phenomenal ball movement.
Everyone's looking for the best shot, and it's paid off during this run.
Now here's Gray. Wilson sets a screen to the inside. A rebound by Brianna Stewart. Sabrina Ionescu from outside. Nailed from three-point land.
This looks like a three-game shoot-around with all the three-pointers they're allowing.
I don't know. I mean, there might be more defense in warm-ups. They need to close down on these threes.
And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the official signals a jump ball there. Launches it. And again, it's New York with a three.
That's a dozen straight points coming off of threes.
Yeah, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is, I'm going to go out on a limb and say, non-existent.
Now here's Gray. Brianna Stewart with the steal. Oh, and the fast break for the Liberty. Jones with it. Gray picks her up.
Boy, right. That's 5 straight made three-pointers. The defense giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open threes, but they just aren't figuring it out.
You go out there and tell them, Brian.
Okay, maybe I will.
The Aces with another miss. Ionescu outside. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
Huge advantage for them already.
Total control, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I'd look for this lead to get even bigger.
Absolutely.
Cloud with the steal. Here's Lainey Hamilton. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
Triples keep on falling, guys. 3 in a row now.
These defenders can't stay so soft on the perimeter.
Outside Lloyd. Parker Tyus. Young with it. Lady Hamilton covering. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Jonquel Jones. For three. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
It has taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter for them offensively.
Yeah, but they can't sit back. They need to keep the pressure on the defense and really try to put this one away early.
Great point, Brian. You have to continue to build on this lead.
Drains it from beyond the arc.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Tough to guard a team when they can space it out like this, am I right?
It's stolen by Jonquel Jones. A solo fast break from past the arc, and she's good on the three ball.
And the defense looks stunned. I mean, Brian, it is triple after triple.
Yeah, they seem powerless to stop it. Just hoping they cool off, I guess.
It's going to take more than hope, though. It's going to take some actual defense.
Absolutely.
And another miss by Las Vegas. Lets the three fly. And again, it's New York with a three.
Well, I think she owes the three-pointer dinner because it's been her best friend today, no question.
Well, it has been today anyway. I mean, look, most of her points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Young shot's good.
Well, you look at Young, she's strong, a bigger guard, and that helps her down low.
And it's New York's ball. Natasha Cloud from outside. Good. And Sabrina Ionescu gets the dime.
This is an incredible run they're on. Offense as well as it can be played.
Every single player on their squad with the absolute magic touch, shooting lights out.
Now here's Wilson. Cloud pulls it in.
This has not been a quarter to remember for her.
I mean, what's going on right now? What is this? She's not making any sort of impact for them at that end of the court.
She's created some good opportunities for herself and made the most of them.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Jonquel Jones. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
And you can't help but really pick on their defense. They're completely in disarray.
Everything's coming much too easily. I mean, you've got to take something away.
Now here's Young. Just 5 on the clock. Pass to Lloyd. Tipped away. And there's a shot clock violation. Couldn't get it off in time. And so it's New York with it. Here's Burke. Sinks the three-pointer.
They are wreaking havoc on them with the three-point shot today.
The defense unable to stop them even when they've gotten a hand up. It hasn't seemed to matter.
Now here's Evans. Down low. Here's Parker Tyus. That falls. Nice feed that time from Dana Evans.
Oh, yeah. You can see the vision. It's excellent for Dana Evans.
Pass to Burke. Now Stewart. She's guarded by Wilson. Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
Back-to-back three-pointers for them. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that three, or you'll give up points in a hurry.
Now here's Evans. Count the basket.
Don't be fooled by Evans' 5'6" height. Dana can more than hold her own around the hoop.
And it's New York's ball. Sabrina Ionescu from outside buries the long-range jumper.
As hot as she's been this quarter, the game plan should be simple. Get her the ball and get out of the way.
Parker Tyus. Bisama uncovering. And the ball out of play. The Liberty will have it.
Where was she going with that pass? I have no clue. That's awful. That's just giving it away.
Drops in the tray.
Three-pointers keep dropping. You sense the frustration mounting for these defenders, their coaches, their fans, everyone.
Yeah, they just have not been able to take that shot away.
Gustafson can't hit. Here's Burke. Evans covering. Gustafson with the rebound.
Just like me, 9 times out of 10, she's going to bury the 3 when she's left all alone like that.
There's the triple. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Yeah, they've got themselves in front right now with some outstanding shooting right off the bat. You like to see that aggression early on.
It's been just an absolute clinic at that end of the floor. They're filling it up.
Now here's Gray. Looking for her first basket still in this one. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Jones. Oh, and the fast break for the Liberty. Shoots the 3. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
When Jones gets going like this, she seems to be everywhere at once. She can certainly overwhelm opponents.
Double team on Chelsea Gray. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Misaman outside. Fires the 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
With a combination of physical tools and high skill level, Misaman makes tough shots look routine.
Knocked loose. It'll count. And that's not going to go. We're at the end of the first, and what a blowout already in this one. Liberty out in front, running away with this one. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. Well, not exactly a neck-and-neck game, but as the second quarter starts, there is plenty of time for a comeback. All right, guys, the Liberty enjoying a nice lead here.
I think so far the difference is the bench play of these teams.
Their subs have really packed a punch for them.
And here are the aces now. Now here's Gray. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Here's Johannes. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
They are putting the hammer down. Just a huge lead for them.
And it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense, because it has all been working for them.
Yeah, to build this lead, you have to do both. I'm marking that one down. I mean, it's going to be a long time until we see her miss another one like that.
Nebish with the bucket. And it's the aces with the ball. Pass to Bell. Back to Gray. Knocked away. Oh, and the fast break for the Liberty. And again, it's New York with a 3.
This is crazy. Every shot they're taking right now is finding the mark.
Literally every shot. They just aren't missing.
Here's Nebish. She's got 9. And again, it's New York with a 3.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in each quarter for her so far.
Pass to Bell. Second quarter of basketball, just over 1.5 minutes played so far. Park down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call. So both teams changing it up here. On offense, here the Liberty. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. 3-pointer Natasha Cloud. That's her 4th basket of this game, and she's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Yeah, that is assertive offense from Cloud, putting in the work to find her shot.
Now here is Lloyd. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Pass to Bell. Inside. Shot to stop the run, and she lays it up and in.
Down there in the low post is where you want to create a lot of your offense.
Now Burt to the paint. Now Phoebish goes up from the top of the key, and good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And it's pretty hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at the stats monitor, there's a stark discrepancy. When you look at the assist column, and you see that difference as far as fluidity in their respective offenses, too.
Plays it in off the breakaway.
A big gap between these teams as far as fast break points are concerned.
And some teams play a slower tempo, but defensively, you have to commit to sprint back in transition and deny those runouts.
Gray drops in the layup for two.
And Gray getting it done on the inside. Like seeing her be so aggressive, looking to score from that spot in the court.
And that one's good. Jones.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense, they have to close out quicker.
Now here's Gray. Pass to Smith. Here's Bell. Rebounded by Misaman. John Jones from long range. And again, it's New York with a 3.
A gifted shooter for a player her size, Jones is a matchup nightmare.
And here's Bell. Back to Gray. 5 on the clock. Knocks it loose. Lets it go from deep. And that one's good. Burke.
2 more three-point field goals for her here in the second quarter. Somebody has got to get a hand up.
And here is Misaman. The tray. Her shot is good, making her a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
These defenders are putting up very little resistance to the three-point shot.
And it's killing them. 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Now here's Gustafson. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. A one-on-one situation. Here's Burke. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
Ripping and running, they have a big advantage in transition buckets.
They just seem to have the fresher legs, and they're putting them to good use.
The Aces with another miss. Pass to Cloud. Shot on the wing. And she sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Out in the open, Cloud gets the hoop. She possesses very good speed. Helps on the break.
Gray outside. Now Gustafson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
The defenders didn't really even get a sniff of her on that move to the iron.
Here's Misaman. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
Offensive versatility allows Misaman to play high or low in the paint.
Pass to Gustafson. Here's Bell. Gustafson, guarded by Jones. 5 to shoot. Her first shot coming late. And it's Lloyd missing.
Well, I'm going to say the defense got pretty lucky right there because she's going to make a lot more of those than she misses when she gets that much.
Such a height mismatch out there on the perimeter, and they give up the three-pointer.
Pass to Bell. Gustafson. Gray outside. Outside Lloyd. And Misaman with the block.
Really loves to challenge defenders. It's Misaman's reach and tenacity that allow her to consistently reject opponents' shots.
Now here's Gray. Pass to Gustafson. To the wing on the left. To halt the run. Smith, no good. Jones outside. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
I wasn't sure she could keep up the pace she set from three-point range in the first quarter, but she has. Wow.
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Liberty. so it's New York with it. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter.
The three-point shot of Stewart, it's what sets everything else up. You have to meet her at the three-point line because if you don't, she'll knock him down.
Now here's Young. Pass to Wilson. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Jones. In transition, here comes the Liberty. For 3, Emma Misaman. And again, it's New York with a 3.
The three-pointers are starting to add up. That's her third of the quarter, and it brings her to 4 on the game.
To the inside. The lead pass was put in just the right spot to produce the layup.
Superb assist. She was crafty, creative, and the ultimate teammate on that play.
Pass to Misaman. Launches a 3, and that comes off the assist by Natasha Cloud.
Yeah, she's a big reason why they have the lead because, look, she's made all of her field goals so far and remains a hot hand.
Now here's Young. Poked away and stolen by Ionescu. From downtown, connects from three-point range.
What a huge night for Ionescu. These coaches should keep letting her cook. When she gets rolling, it is tough to stop her.
Wilson, left side. And the ball out of play. The Liberty will have it.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. A terrible turnover.
And we have to take another look at that block.
You got to bring your defense up a notch in the playoffs. She takes it up about 3 notches on this block.
Parker Titus, Chelsea Gray.
And so it's New York with it. Misaman for 3. It's good from long range.
An assassin from beyond the arc. Misaman can do so many things that other players her size simply can't.
Now here's Gray. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Jones comes with the double team and wrestling for it there, but no one has possession, so we'll have a jump ball. From deep, and again, it's the Liberty from deep.
With a remarkable combination of skills, Jones is one of the league's must-watch players.
Misaman for 3. That is one fantastic buzzer beater.
Hit that shot just like it was nothing. Just another day at the office.
What a cool customer. That is coming through in the clutch.
And so a pretty lopsided game through the first half. It's the Liberty opening a huge gap. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close. And we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third started. What a game we're seeing from Jones.
She put on a show from three-point range in the first half. We'll see if the halftime break had any cooling effect on her.
Well, we'll soon find out because I guarantee they're going to keep feeding her the rock beyond the arc until she does cool off.
Lloyd with it. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Poked loose. Cloud with the steal. Takes the 3. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
They're applying the pressure defensively and they're taking full advantage of every miscue, Brian.
And you look at the points off turnovers, that's been a big advantage for them.
Big story today.
Now here's Parker Tyus. Rebounded by Jonquel Jones.
Nearly got a finger to that shot on the block attempt.
It was just as effective as a block. Made her completely change her release point and caused the miss.
Lloyd with it, covered by Ionescu. Steps back and shoots. And it's Lloyd missing. Here's Lainey Hamilton. Sinks the triple.
Double team, triple team, zone defense, something. You got to figure out a way to shut her down.
And they've been struggling here offensively.
Bit of a dry spell for sure.
Double team on Chelsea Gray. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. In transition, here comes the Liberty. Two-pointer, Brianna Stewart. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
They come out of halftime smoking hot from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and as hot as they are from out there, there's absolutely no reason not to just keep letting them fly.
I agree, Brian. They should all have the green light.
Now here's Lloyd. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. To stop the run. Off the left rim and out.
They start the second half with 3 straight misses.
There's Jonquel Jones with the 3. Cans it from downtown.
It's been all one-way traffic here. They've really been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get.
It just keeps increasing.
It's stolen by Natasha Cloud. Here's the 3. That one falls, and a nice feed from Lainey Hamilton.
Good defense leads to offense, and that's what we're seeing here with all these points off of turnovers.
It's one thing to force turnovers, but it's another to make teams pay, and that's what they've done.
Pulls up, and good, as it snugs right down through the net.
There's no defense for this. Sometimes Ionescu is just going to score even when you're right up in her grill.
Now here's Gray, guarded closely. Now Young, clock at 6. Wilson can't hit.
A sluggish start to begin this second half. They're still scoreless.
Here's Lainey Hamilton. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
And suddenly, they're overflowing with confidence at the offensive end, getting everything to drop.
They're getting everything to drop, and at an ideal time. They're poised for a terrific crunch time run in this game.
Stewart with the bucket.
That's something about all these turnovers. Right away, you're at a disadvantage defensively.
And we're seeing that tonight. So many of their miscues have resulted in easy buckets the other way.
Now here's Gray. That one a little long.
An ugly start to the second half. They're still scoreless in their first 5 attempts.
Gets it to go from downtown. Here's Gray. Pass to Parker Tyus. Back to Gray. Over Ionescu. Plenty of room around her, and it's good.
Such a pretty shot. You love to watch it. Gray's got one of the most pure jump shots in the league.
Three-pointer Sabrina Ionescu. And again, it's New York with a 3.
What a top-notch game she's having. And really, she's got her team in front. And it sure seems like she's going to keep them there if she can continue to play like this.
Now here's Gray. Pass to Parker Tyus. A rebound by Brianna Stewart. The 3. Trains the three-pointer.
And this is something Stewie does so well. Excellent work off the dribble.
They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right. Their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark.
The more touches she gets, the more the lead grows.
Outside Lloyd. Pass to Wilson. Knocked away. And there's a whistle. It's going to be on Stewart. That is her first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
And here are the aces now. Gray outside. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Laney Hamilton. The aces with another miss. And they're making this a runaway.
Yeah, the only question here for us to follow is how big the lead will eventually become.
With such a confident and persistent offensive approach, Misaman is able to score in bunches.
Now here's Gray. To the middle. Here's Wilson. That one's off. Still out of sync.
He's killing them with report shooting.
Stewart with the bucket.
Well, there's hot guys, and there's really hot. They can't miss.
Sometimes an individual will go on a shooting tear like this, but a whole team?
This is special, Brian.
Now here's Gray. Looking to get it going. And it comes off the front of the rim.
This offense just seems completely deflated.
While at the other end, it's one bucket after another. This run is really getting out of hand.
They're making it ugly.
All the three-pointers coming off her fingers have been right on the money.
Gray with it. Covered by Ionescu. Wilson in the post. Missed inside. Jacks up a three. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
Can't give Ionescu any airspace from downtown. If you do, she'll torch you from there.
Gray with it. Now guarded by Ionescu. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Liberty.
Really careless turnover. That should have been the simplest of exchanges.
Leone Bebish.
And they're on a really nice roll here.
You know, the most impressive thing is they haven't wasted any of the opportunities they've been getting.
Sabrina Ionescu from outside drills the three-pointer.
She is absolutely killing it from outside.
Double team on Chelsea Gray. Misaman with the steal. Launches the three. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, you just love to see bigs like Misaman display that stamina and willingness to operate on the fast break.
Now here's Gray. Double team on Chelsea Gray. And the ball out of play. The Liberty will have it.
That is an unforced error if I've ever seen one, guys. Just not an ideal pass.
Both teams will make substitutions. Now here is Ionescu. Gray defending. There's the three. And Sabrina Ionescu with the three.
She's doing everything for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, she's had an answer.
Now here's Evans. Gray outside. Shot clock at 6. New York with the rebound.
Yeah, her touch has deserted her this quarter. Nowhere to be found.
And Misaman gets it to go.
Wow. I mean, what can you say?
Here's Gray. Pass to Bell. They double her with Ionescu. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball. Fast break, here they come. Here's Burke. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
A towering presence on the court, and I think it's Misaman's height that helps her analyze the floor so well.
Here's Bell. Down low. Emma Misaman with the steal. From the arc. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
She's having one of those days where if she takes it, she makes it.
Pass to Evans. Looking to end the drought. And Brianna Stewart with the block.
Excellent timing as a shot blocker. Stewart adds a significant dimension to her team's defense.
She's got fire this quarter, yet to miss.
Smith outside. To the left side wing. Gray outside. from 11 feet. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. It's the Liberty just dominating this one. And do not go away, as we'll be back in just a few moments for our fourth quarter of basketball coming up next. Rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Here's Burke. Pass to Johannes. Hits it from three-point range.
Intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Here's Las Vegas. Now here is Lloyd. And the shot goes in.
And the ball handling moves of Jewel Lloyd are just so clever. She has no problem getting creative out there.
Bebish with the bucket.
She's had such a steady hand. And I think watching this game, she's the one responsible for getting them this lead late.
Yeah, her shooting percentage is unreal right now. Just so dependable here today.
That's tipped. Now the Aces with it. Here's Bell. The shot's good on the assist by Jewel Lloyd.
Good ball movement. She put that pass in the ideal spot, and I can guarantee you her teammate appreciates it.
What a final quarter they're having from downtown. A bunch of threes falling for them.
And they might as well keep going back to the well. Work that perimeter while they're hot.
And work it to the final whistle.
Back to Young. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Bisman pulls it in. They're enjoying a commanding lead.
And you know the best part? It gives them an opportunity to give their starters a rest.
Yeah, they might not have to come back in.
How about the dime from Harrison? This is what sharing the ball is all about.
Here's Bell. Back to Lloyd. Pass to Gustafson. And here's Smith. Bisman covering. Burke, guarded by Young. Here's Harrison. Here's Burke. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
We're seeing the shots dropping for them very well now.
Yeah, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point. Their coach has to be happy.
Now here's Smith. Oh, and the fast break for the Liberty. That shot wide open.
It's been all about tempo and pace with them, and it's led them to a big advantage in fast break points.
It's a big reason they're in front, Tim. All that early offense, when they've had the chance to push it, they've pushed it.
And this is a team that loves to go up and down the floor, Brian, and we love to watch it.
Now here is Lloyd. 6 to shoot. It's tipped. Oh, and the fast break for the Liberty. Here's Harrison. Buries it from three-point range.
Talk about falling asleep on defense. I don't know how you can give a shooter like her that much space from beyond the arc.
Now here's Young. Outside Lloyd. To end the run. And another miss by Las Vegas. Bisman for 3. And again, it's New York with a 3.
You don't see too many players like Misaman in the WNBA. 6'4" and a shooter?
Pass to Bell. Back to Lloyd. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Sometimes it looks like Lloyd can do anything she wants out there. She is such a tough cover.
Beats him on for three. Bangs home the trifecta.
That was simply a defensive breakdown there. She was all alone for that shot. I mean, that's like a warm-up jumper.
Now here's Young. And so it looks like the Aces will retain possession here. So both teams making some changes here. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Gray. Three-pointer. Rebound New York.
She keeps trying to force it up when she's guarded, and she's just getting brick after brick. Here's my suggestion. Move the ball around. It's been a humongous fourth quarter for her, especially from long range. She's in a groove, and that triple has just been deadly.
Here's Bell. Inside. And it's blocked by Emma Miesemann. Here's Burke. And again, it's New York with a three.
Sometimes you don't like to see players pull up from three-point range on the break, but for her, with no one on her, it's a very good shot.
Pulls up for three. And again, it's New York with a three.
Since halftime, she has been cash money from beyond the arc. When she's this hot, the green light doesn't get any greener.
Now here's Evans. Gardner with the steal. A one-on-one situation. For three. Drills it from outside.
Well, whenever Gardner looks for her shot, I think it's a great move, especially from outside the arc.
Gray outside. Pass to Evans. And here's Bell. To stop the drought. Got a hand on it. Oh, and the fast break for the Liberty. Trying her luck from deep. Bebish with the bucket. Now here's Gray. And another miss by Las Vegas. Gardner. Evans covering. Pass to Burke. Now here's Gardner. Three-pointer. The three-pointer is on target.
But for the defense, they've got to talk to each other. Clearly in air, not getting out there on her three-point attempt.
And Chelsea Gray, here we go. Misses from short range.
Yeah, and ever since halftime, she's been ice cold. Very little going her way out there.
Gardner, good.
Oh my goodness, she is really feeling it from three-point range now. All of a sudden, it seems like she just cannot miss.
Now here's Wilson. Over Harrison. And it's Wilson missing. Miesemann for three. And again, it's the Liberty from deep.
She didn't hesitate that time. The D gave her a step, and she just pulled up and drained the three.
Gray outside. To the paint. Looking to end the run. It's deflected.
Using that 6'7" wingspan, Harrison sends that one back.
Here's Gray. The rebound by Burke.
Such tough defense there against one of the better finishers in the game.
Pass to Phoebish. Shoots over Young. Here's Burke. And again, it's New York with a three.
You know, some players you give that shot to, but let me be clear. She is not one of them. Terrible job by the defense.
Now here's Gray. To the inside. Here's Wilson. That misses off the backboard. Here's Phoebish. Guarded by Young. And again, it's New York with a three.
Terrific run to put this ball game away.
And now let's see just how much longer they keep that foot on the accelerator.
They got to keep it on the accelerator to the finish line.
Oh, and the fast break for the Liberty. And that one's good, Burke.
She's one of those players that the team doesn't mind her taking open threes in transition, but she's got that good of a look.
Now here's Young. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That is some dime dropping. Exquisite assist.
And this has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a very nice job of extending their lead.
A nice shot by Talbot. And here is Gray. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Lloyd. Back to Gray. Tries to break her ice. And it's blocked by Emma Miesemann. Here's Phoebish. Here's Harrison. And again, it's New York with a three.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
And so New York takes this one by a big margin. And that'll wrap it up.
The Las Vegas Aces.